Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Flawless Platinum and Nuzlocke Adventure. When we left off, our mum had just given us our running shoes and we had gotten our first Pokemon. So let's have a look at our Pip-Pop. So it has a hasty nature and likes sweet food. And comes with Torrent, which powers up water moves in a pinch. So that means whenever it gets low on HP, we get a boost in our water moves. So let's get going. So we are supposed to be going to go see the professor in Sandgem Town, but we're going to have a poke about in these houses and see what people have to say. In between episodes I changed the text speed to super fast. This is a problem, let me know. So apparently the professor has been in Kanto for 4 years. Didn't bring us back any Kanto Pokemon though, did he? So as this is a Nuzlocke, we all know the rules. So Barry wants to catch the legendary Pokemon that can be found on Lake Verity. It's highly unlikely we will be catching said Pokemon, but let's go over there since that's what Barry wants. The Nuzlocke doesn't officially start until we can catch Pokemon, but I mean, probably a good idea if we don't wipe before then, but most of the rules will not come into effect until then. Platinum is a pretty long kind of wait until you can catch Pokemon, so. Flowing time, the expanding space. I'll make it all mine one day. Cyrus is my name, remember it. Until then, sleep while you can, legendary Pokemon of the lake bed. Allow me to pass, step aside. What was that about, weird guy? Okay, Mabel, let's catch that legendary Pokemon. Barry, did you hear that, Mabel? That was the legendary Pokemon crying, that had to be it. Okay, this is our chance, let's catch it. Wait, what? We don't have anything on us, you know. Pokeballs? E-balls? If we don't have those, we can't catch Pokemon take it around with us. Do you think Prof. Rowan would give us some if we asked him? You know, you remember what he said, don't you? He said to visit him at his lab if we need anything. Okay, Mabel, I'll race you. First one to the professor's lab in Sandgem Town rules. Okay, so it looks like Barry once again has led us on a slightly pointless route, so we're going to go to Sandgem Town. Finally now! Hopefully, well, it doesn't really matter if we encounter something. Let's see what we have. And it is a Rattata. Now, Raptors at this level are probably not a problem, but once you start encountering them with Super Fang and Hyper Fang, they can be a pain. I've lost many a Gen 1 Nuzlocke run, or just generally runs with Raptors in to them. Yellow and Raptors are just as much as a problem. My moon run started off terribly because the lower Ratata just crit everything. Normally I try not to level up when I like start too hard before you can catch stuff, because level disparities can be a big old pain in Nuzlocke. So Lucas is going to take us to see the professor, thankfully. I mean, his lab's pretty compared to, say, the other gen. And of course Barry's already there because he runs at the speed of sound. And we finally get to give Piplup a nickname. Now, for this Nuzlocke, I will be going with a food theme. And since the first blue food I can think of is blueberries, we will be naming our Piplup Blueberry. And with that, I like to think that our Piplup is finally a true member of our team. So he's reintroducing himself to us. Unlike many of the Pokemon professors, he's going to entrust us with a Pokedex. We are free labour. He's going to use us to search Sinnoh to find all the Pokemon that he should probably already know about. So we never really, as far as I remember, we don't really get to fight Lucas. He just sort of gives us info. Apparently Professor Oak is Professor Rowan's junior. So, oh, and there's Professor Rowan. And we obtained TM27. We'll have a look at that in the bag in a second. It contains Return. And Return is a move that increases in damage based on how much your Pokemon likes you. It's a pretty solid move, particularly like early. It will deal more damage. But it can be great to keep on till the end game. And he's basically just telling us the same thing. Pretty sure this generation has not yet introduced reusable TMs, which, good and a bad thing, means we'll have to think harder about what we're using. So this is a Poke Center, where we'll be healing regularly. And here's our Pokemart, where we will be trying to remember to buy healing items as well as Pokeballs. And with that, Lucas bids us farewell and tells us to go back home. So we're going to go have a poke in the Pokemart and not press that button. See what we can buy. So we can buy Pokeballs, potions, antidotes and paralyzed heals. We're going to pick up 10 Pokeballs, which will also net us a free Premier Ball. It's just a habit of mine, probably don't need that many, and we'll pick up 5 potions with our remaining money, and now we are super duper broke, but we shouldn't be needing anything else for a little while. So we're gonna go back and see our mum, but not before healing up first. When we get back into the route, we will officially start our Nuzlocke. Again, the encounters in Flawless Platinum have been changed, so we have a wider array of stuff we might find, as you saw by the Ratata, which is not our normal encounter for this route. And just like that, this guy's given us a poker radar, which I don't really remember, so we'll have to have a look at that. So as that person just said, we can't really use the communication center because this is not the real game. So here's our TM. And that's our Poke Radar, a tool that searches out Pokemon that are hiding in the grass. Its battery is recharged as you walk. Well, let's register it, and we'll give it a crack in our... remember what button is select? So we'll give that a go in the grass out here, I suppose. See what it does. Apparently it finds us hidden Pokemon, which, you know, sounds pretty good. So let's just go down into this patch. I did set it, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Let's just try using it then. Oh, so it looks like there are Pokemon over here. Let's see what we get. Oh, cool. So we found a Poochyena. A Poochyena is a Gen 3 Pokemon. It is a dark type and evolves into Mightyena. They have pretty good attack stats. So let's see if we can catch this. We are level 7s, we do have a bit of a higher level advantage above it, so fingers crossed no crit hits or anything, because like that. So there goes our catch for route 1. Go me. But whilst we're here, let's have a gander at what else you can catch from what else we could have caught. So Spearow is another option that we could have found. I have to admit, I'm pretty disappointed myself in missing the first catch. Like, bad times. But a small Pokemon team isn't necessarily the worst thing when it comes to Nuzlocke, because it means that the Pokemon you do have will stay at a higher level. So the other place we can catch something is obviously the Verity Lakefront. We are not going to try and catch the Legendary, it's not worth it, it's so late into the game. We might as well attempt to catch something from here now. I won't be using the Pokeradar that much just because I don't know what the choices are. So we have encountered an Azurill. Azurill is the baby form of Marill, who evolves into Azumarill. They are water types, so not the best find, since we already have a water type in our starter, but you know, backups are better than nothing. So we will attempt to catch this Azurill. I will have to think of another blue type fruit, which isn't ideal because I can't think of one. Blue food. So from the looks of it, its moveset is Splash and Charm, which is also not great, which means we will be doing a lot of switch training. I think I said already, but any like major training will be done off screen. Cool, so we call Azrael. So yeah, we're gonna call it Bubblegum. So we've caught a female Azrael, so we've now got one male and one female on our team, that's always good. Let's have a look at our Bubblegum stats. So it has a gentle nature and likes bitter food. It does come with huge power, which raises the Pokemon's attack stat, which is good. And I was right, it only comes with Splash and Charm, which isn't great, which means we'll be doing a lot of switch training. But for now, we're gonna skedaddle out of here and go see our mum, who will heal us up, and then we will probably just keep going on our way. So even though Lucas told us to come back and see us, he's going to give us a bicycle, which is ace. Pretty sure in the normal runs you do not get a bicycle this soon, but I'm not going to complain. Oh, and here's Barry's mum. Obviously Barry has not come back and told her he's leaving. Probably means he doesn't get a bicycle. Sucks to be Barry. So now I have a package to deliver to Barry, which I hope isn't a bicycle because I ain't carrying that. Which he says he's probably gone to Jubilify City, which if you hadn't caught on from that, that is our next destination. But let's have a look and equip this bike. Now obviously with the bicycle you go even faster than running shoes, but I apparently can't control myself, so what we are going to do is swap Blueberry with Bubblegum and just switch train any Pokemon we find here on the first route. Classic Bidoof. If we had caught Bidoof, probably would have just used it as a hate gem slave, I hate to say. They aren't the worst once they evolve, but they're just mediocre. So it's just not really worth it. It is only level 2, so hopefully we shouldn't have any problems, but it does mean that the shared XP we'll get is going to be pretty pitiful. I changed the A button in the controls to actually be the A button, and I keep forgetting. Even though, you know, A is, well, pretty sensible. So it looks like this route has basically the generic first catches of routes. In general, Zigzagoons, Bibarels, Rattatas, Poochyena, pretty standard stuff. A Zigzagoon probably wouldn't have been the worst, as it likely would have had pickup. Pickup is always good. Free potions, free super potions, free balls, free nuggets. Actually, I don't know if pickup can pick up nuggets, but potentially free nuggets. And I do have a soft spot for Zigzagoon and Linoon. So now we are back in Sanjum Town. I'm gonna heal up. And with that, I think we're going to end our second episode because we are reaching 20 minutes. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.